Welcome to this complete Facebook tutorial for beginners. In this video, I'm going to go through some key components to setting up a Facebook ad if you are a beginner. My agency has worked with over 250 clients and managed over $32,987,000 in ad spend, so I know a thing or two about Facebook ads to say the least. Let's dive in. If you're new here, I'm Emily Hirsh, and I started my company 8 years ago as a new mom at 20 years old, and I bootstrapped it and built it to multiple seven figures. I now have a team of 22 employees, and we help clients all over the world have wild success with their digital marketing. Now, before I dive in, I want to note that a good Facebook ad strategy is here to amplify a solid foundation. This is very important to remember. If you don't have a solid foundation in your marketing strategy, Facebook ads are not going to work for you. That's why I focus on 3 different levels when I look at Facebook ads: visibility, lead generation, and sales retargeting. It's all about meeting your potential customer exactly where they are in your customer journey. It's also always important to be testing in your Facebook ad account. I'm going to show you some awesome things today, but you have to remember what works for one account sometimes doesn't in another account. So even when you get Facebook ads working and you're more seasoned, it's super important to keep up that testing because you never know what's going to work and you want the data to show you. So this is the back end of my own agency's ads manager account. And if I were to come in here and create a new campaign, I would start here. The first thing you're going to be asked is the objective of the ad. If you want someone to convert into a lead, then you're going to go with lead. If you want someone to become a sale, you're going to go with sale. If you want someone to go to a web page, you're going to go with traffic. And let's just say we're going to do traffic. We are going to send people to a podcast page with this ad. So I select the objective. You can't go back and change the objective. You would have to start a new campaign. That's one thing to keep in mind. So right now, as of recording this video, my team would definitely lean towards less of using Facebook's preset campaign optimizations. So I would select manual traffic campaign. This allows us to set it up. So as we go through here, now there's 3 levels to setting up an ad. You just worked on the campaign level. The campaign level allows you to select the objective. You would usually categorize a campaign based off of a funnel. So I may have a campaign for my marketing playbook funnel, and I may have a campaign for my sales retargeting, and then I would have a campaign for my podcast. As you can see over here, this that's labeled marketing playbook is 3 different campaigns separated out in different targeting. So we have interests, we have lookalikes, and we have lookalikes plus interest. This is all the same funnel. So I'll label it podcast test traffic campaign. And we've got the campaign part set up. So then we press next, and now you're in the ad set. The ad set is where you set up your targeting and your budget. And then the ad is the final layer. So here you would typically have multiple ad sets in one campaign. So if I label this email lookalike audience, that's going to be my targeting. So typically we separate targeting out within an ad set. I'm going to keep this because I already identified this, and we don't fill this out telling Meta or Facebook what we want to get. And then we set the budget. You can either set a daily budget or you can set a lifetime budget. We're just going to set a $5 a day, and I'm not going to set an end date. You can always come in and turn it off. And then here is the audience. So if I was doing the age, I would come in here and choose. They have to be at least 25. And then I would fill out, I said my email lookalike. So that is basically a lookalike audience, which means I'm telling Facebook, take my email list and give me more people like that. But let's say for your sake that you want to find some interest. This is where any of your audiences would be relevant to audiences you've saved in your ads manager. Now, Facebook has automatically set here this Advantage Plus audience, which means like they want to choose my targeting. So I'm going to press switch to original. So I already put 25. Now I can put 55, which should be your ideal customer. This is where you would start kind of typing in keywords. I know that my audience has an interest in social media, so I would choose social media, online media, and that could be a targeting option. When you get to setting up your ad, are there people that they follow, interests that they have? So I would start playing with this and seeing, and this is where you would kind of create categories within different ad sets. And then you also can adjust the location. So if you want to expand, for example, out to like Canada, you can add that in. So basically, I would not let Facebook do the advanced targeting. And then placements. Now we do usually leave this to Facebook. So right now what it's selected is Facebook will choose where to put the ad. Placements meaning on the newsfeed, on Instagram, on stories. But if you want, you can adjust that. So this is the ad set. And if we go to the final step, this is your ad. So this is where you actually set the ad copy, the creative, the page that you want to run it from. And so in here, you'll see that we have it set to manual upload, and then you would adjust this. If it's a single image or a video, if it's a carousel, and then you would add it. So I can show you an example. If I were to just select this, for example, it's going to start to show me over here what it's going to look like. That's all the different placements. And so you'll see that as I adjust this, this is what it looks like. So if we type in this, you'll see kind of where this shows up, which it is the body. You can also have 5 different options, and Facebook will alternate those out. Your headline, like this is my headline, and as I put it in, it's going to show up where it's going to show up. And then your description is below, and then they call it primary text. Your call to action you can adjust. We usually leave it learn more, but if I was doing a podcast ad, I might do listen now or download if I was doing a PDF. So that changes that button. And then obviously you got to plug in the URL of where you want the ad to go to. Because I selected a traffic ad, I would not have this on. Leave your languages. I would definitely have your tracking set up. So essentially, those are the 3 layers of a Facebook ad. And I'm going to come in and actually show you one of mine. So here's a campaign. This is to a PDF download. It's set up as a website lead, a conversion campaign, and in here's our ad sets. So you see all the different audiences, lookalikes of Facebook engagement, video views, our contact list, leads, complete registrations, email lookalike. And then if you click this, you see the different variations of the ad. We have 2 videos, we have another kind of scrolling PDF video. I'll show you that one. And we have an image. And so those were all basically targeting the same audience. This audience had this many ads. I'm going to select all time so that you can see in this campaign that the ads manager managing it has adjusted things as we went. So we have that, and then if we come out, we have other campaigns. So we have a campaign, this one is lookalikes plus interest, this one is just interests. So these are all different interests, like Amy Porterfield is a person that people follow, digital marketing, online advertising, and they're all interests that we have tested. Now that you've seen the best Facebook ads tutorial, you might want to get an inside look at what I think is the best Facebook ad strategy working right now. How do you do that? Well, it all starts by clicking this video and pairing what I taught you today with that, because it'll be double as powerful. See you in the next video.